So direction. So direction is how intraday traders get to trade the market. And I say one of the most confusing topics for both mentors and their mentees is storyline. Storyline is the idea that price will move from support to resistance at any given time frame. Sorry, that was a mistake. So daily storyline, for daily storyline, price moves from daily support to daily resistance or from daily resistance to daily support. That's the storyline. But the idea of this refinement is to put you guys in remembrance of something. One of the first videos we had in the bootcamp, we mentioned how that what happened at support is that buyers are buying at support and then at resistance, sellers are selling. That's what happens. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing else. Okay. Sorry, trying to okay. So buyers are buying at support and then sellers are selling at resistance. And so here's an example for you guys. Something is up. Sorry guys. Let me see what's up. Okay, so for daily storyline, we see how price is going to move from daily support to daily resistance. For example, we had this strong rejection, daily reject daily. This was gold after gold has taken liquidity from somewhere, from an all-time high somewhere around here, right? So price rejected, and then price came to the 50% of the guy tapped, and then we had rejection. And daily supports right here got tapped. We had the buy into our rejection. I'm still going to explain many of these things later. All right. Also here at this point, we had this tap. This is the daily time frame, current gold daily time frame. So price taps, come to this daily support taps, and then continue. So daily would always go to daily. Okay. Another example, we have daily rejection right here. Price comes, taps this level, rejects. We see buys from here, from this zone up to this area, somewhere around there, this guy got rejected. And then we had sales all the way down. So price came to somewhere around this level, taps, continuation, taps somewhere around here, and then the buys continue. This sell came from somewhere around this area, and then we had sales. So we had rejection on this daily, rejected for a while. Price came to this broken gap level, buys continue, okay? Broke out of this guy, daily level still, okay? Price came to still the same daily level, price continues. So that's storyline. We basically seeing prices moving from support to resistance, resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance, support. And the understanding of this is very, very vital. The moment we take a grasp of what I've just said, then we're going to understand a lot of things about what's going on in the market. So this tells us something important that we can trade to identify current direction of the market based on existing price action. So storyline can be dynamic or static. But before this, let's destroy something about the weekly chart. Now, the weekly chart is not a good predictor of storyline. The more you stick to it for storyline, the more likely you are to make mistakes. Why? Because this is just for gold, right? Because gold is a market that is used to hedge against inflation. So gold is always buying, always buying. Gold's price from the 90s, from the 80s, from the 70s, always buying, right? The only thing gold does when it's not buying is to range in a sell position and then continues to buy. And that's why for gold and for indexes like US 30, NASDAQ, S&P 500, you would almost never find a single weekly chart or a single weekly level responsible for price movement. You would never find it. Okay. And why is that? That's because the daily chart is much more important. Oh, I missed the sell. Goodness. All right. So let's see. The daily chart is much more important than anything for gold. All right. So let me take this off. So this is the weekly chart. This is gold's weekly chart. Now, I'm just going to go over some reactions. Now, see this reaction right here. Now, when you check the daily, you're going to see that this reaction is not just from the weekly chart. It's actually also from a daily level. Okay. come back to the weekly. Let's see these gap levels. Okay, back to daily. See the gap level. First touch from the gap, daily level, right? Second touch also from daily level. Okay. On the weekly again, which other level is there? Okay, let's look at this gap level, right? This one. Let's see. See that it came off this daily level. Okay. So there is no good chart, right? Where you find a singular move being responsible by the weekly level. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Okay. Now see this. This is a weekly level, right? Now let's see daily. You see, off that daily support area. Okay, go back to the weekly. See this level. Now let's see daily. See that daily broken gap, taps and then buys. Okay, weekly again. See this level, just right here on the daily. See that. So that now begs the question, why do we need the weekly chart? Because there is nothing you mark on the weekly that the daily does not have an equilibrium with. The daily has that exact same level. I remember for XNR validations when I thought that when you have two time frames in sync, same level, it's a sign that price is likely going to use that time frame. Okay, so that is the only thing the weekly time frame is good for. So it means that when people get confused about storyline, there is something about the daily chart they don't understand. There's something in the daily chart. So for the purpose of this refinement classes, we're going to do away with the weekly chart completely. Okay, so I say to master storyline effectively, you must be able to answer some questions like why does storyline change? Why does storyline fail? And then our answer is going to help us. So henceforth, our storyline time frame are only the daily and H4 chart. This is going to help us to reduce the number of lines you draw on your chart. It's going to allow you to follow price action logically without cramming. And remember, the reason for this refinement is to be able to anticipate. So you want to be able to anticipate price action more rather than just, oh, I need to wait for this. I want to anticipate, okay, price is going to come to this level. When price gets to that level, you react. Okay, so it means that we are going to have two types of storyline, and we are going to talk about that very soon. Two types of storyline. Is storyline static? Is it dynamic? Okay, now a static storyline is a storyline that has not been confirmed with a breakout on the H4. Remember now that our primary time frame for storyline is the daily chart, and for storyline, when price gets to a daily level, you expect to confirm that level by waiting for a breakout one time frame below. And for our daily chart, one time frame below is the H4 chart. So that means the daily chart is more powerful than you think. See what I just showed you of the weekly. Every time a weekly level is supposedly set to use, it is the exact same level that's being used on the daily chart. So it means that when price taps a daily area, note that I'm saying area. Why am I using the word area? Because I'm using the word area because of the idea of mitigation. Because when you just use levels, you are losing sight of the fact that proper mitigation might not happen. Okay, so we're looking at mitigation. We already covered mitigation in yesterday's class. So in essence, storyline has nothing to do with time frame. That's why we can do it with the weekly chart because it has nothing to do with time frames. It has everything to do with buyers and sellers. So when we consider storyline, we are talking about buyer story and a seller story. So the idea is this a buying story? Do I want to engage in buying in this scenario? Or oh, is this a sell story that is going on? Do I want to engage in sales in this scenario? And that's what is important. Okay, so is storyline static or dynamic? The other time frames help us to simplify whether we are in a buy storyline or we're in a sell storyline. It helps us to know which storyline is static. That means which one is there, but price is not currently using it. Why? Remember, I said static storyline is a storyline that has not been confirmed with an H4 breakout. Why a dynamic storyline has been confirmed. Okay, so how do we identify this leak in market move? How do we ride the trends? How do we know when it changes? It means that you have to be dealing with the daily and H4, and then your level of patience has to be 100 over 100. Okay, you want to be super patient to wait for all the moves. All right, so now let me show you examples. We are going to go all the way back. I think we have quite a number of time, and so this is daily charts. So you're going to be checking all this price action, all the areas where there could have been mistakes, there could have been storyline changing, and then you didn't quite figure it out and all that. Now let's start with this level. Okay, this is the daily level. What confirms this daily level is an H4 breakout. Okay, now watch, follow along. Okay, do we get an H4 breakout? Yes, we do. All right, that's H4 breakout. That confirms that level. So if anybody asks me in this scenario, who are the ones in charge after this daily breakout? We have buyers in charge. Okay, now we said storyline is price moving from this level, from daily level to daily level. So the next daily level we are concerned with, probably because we have hindsight, the benefit of hindsight is going to be this level. Now watch closely. If you're going to buy from here, okay, so back to the H4, you're going to buy from here, H4 bullish storyline confirms, and price gets to this daily level. What is going to confirm that this storyline is going to change, right? Is going to be when you get a breakout. Do we get a breakout? No breakout on the H4. Rather, what we have is price takes the high, takes the low. Remember, we said in a bullish structure, what happens? Price will make new highs and induce the lows, which is what we had here. There was no closing price below the low, no breakout. So what does that mean? That means that currently our dynamic storyline is buys. We have buys playing all along. Okay, buys playing all along. This is an easy example, right? Very, very easy example. We get to the difficult ones in a bit. Okay, so another example, let's see somewhere around here. See this level. This is daily level, right? This is the daily level. I'm just going to see what happens on the H4. Okay, so we had reaction of this level, and then we have this daily level also. So now let's see H4. First of all, so this is our first daily level, right? The one I marked. So let's see. I want you guys to be able to follow through conveniently. So we're going to take this first example, this one. To price start that level, what do you want to do? You want to go to H4 to confirm that level. So on the H4, what happened? Do you get a breakout? No breakout at all. Okay, no breakout yet. All right. The next level, back to the daily. This level, okay. Price starts that level. What do you look for? H4 breakouts. Now let's see. Do we get H4 breakouts? Price starts. See H4 breakouts. Yes. Now follow me closely. H4 breakout, okay? Now immediately price taps this level, it means we have confirmed bullishness. So price is going to go all the way up. We are only waiting for the retracement. Now see on the daily. On the daily, this is the level price just tapped, right? This level, price just tapped this level, all these shenanigans. And now we are back into this engulfing area. So oppositely, we are back into this broken gap level, which is also a daily level. Now, you're going to be confused. What am I going to do in this scenario? How do I know what's going on? How do I know what to do? Now, the first thing is remember that price just tapped this daily level, gave us H4 breakout, taps and comes back. Now, price has tapped another daily level. Is there a breakout? No breakout. Okay, there is no breakout. Why is this very important? This is important because there is a small detail you'll be missing out on this end. This guy here. Why? See the daily chart again. You see, this move on the daily chart came off this daily engulfing. So price taps that daily engulfing. And that's why I said we are not going to just be marking levels. We'll be considering areas. Okay. So price came to that engulfing, entered more than 50% of the engulfing. Proper mitigation. Okay. More than 50% of the engulfing, as you can see, proper mitigation. And on the H4, give breakout. See that? Okay. Taps, right? Is there a breakout? Yes, there is. Sorry. Oh, sorry, it's this level. I'm marking the wrong one. So we see breakouts. So we have two breakouts. One, the first breakout for sales. We have another breakout after we tap this daily level for buys. So which one is static? Which one is dynamic? Neglecting what happens on the H4 and daily chart is why storyline, it looks like storyline does not work. Storyline works. So now, remember that when you have storyline, when you get your breakout, expect the return. Now, usually price will retrace to the extreme for proper mitigation. So whenever you're trading storyline, the moment price taps a new level, that new level becomes your dynamic storyline. Okay. Now see, price taps this level first. This daily level, this one, the zone, this daily zone first, give H4 breakout, then comes straight into this daily level, right? The moment price taps this daily level, you're calm. You're not doing anything. Okay. Why? Because you are waiting for retracements to enter sales because you have sell breakout. So price comes to the extreme for your breakouts, right? Taps, what will you be doing at this zone? Will you be confused? No, you will be selling at this zone. Why? You'll be selling because this is a zone that gives you H4 breakout for daily storyline. So in this idea, we believe that our buys are not confirmed yet. So the buys is static. The one that is confirmed is the sales. So would sell from here. And where do we take our profit from? Two levels. Whenever you are selling from an H4 level, based on storyline, or you're buying from an H4 level based on storyline, your next target is the next H4 classic SNR. Why? Because for a confirmed storyline, price always go to the extreme. On gold, price always goes to the extreme. Now, to confirm this, see, this is a buy, this is a sell storyline where the buys come to the extreme, right? Sold. This is our buy storyline confirmed. In fact, give us 2-time breakout, okay? Comes back, the extreme. So you are buying from here. So the moment you are selling from here, the storyline in play right here is the seller storyline. The moment you get to the buyer's level where H4 storyline has been confirmed, what do you want to do? You want to take profit off your sales and enter your buy positions. I'll show you another example. Okay, let's look at this example again. Now see this price taps this level. Okay. Let me see. I think there was somewhere here. There was something here in between these guys. Right here. So let's see what happens there. Because those are areas where people get confused. Oh, am I going to buy? Am I going to sell? What's going on? Now see this. Price taps your daily level, right? On the H4, is there a breakout? Yes. Gives a breakout. This is easy peasy. I think this is even the easiest, right? But when you go back a little bit more, you're going to see that there's a little detail you'll be missing out. Okay. And what's that detail? Price taps just right here. Sorry, let me adjust this a little bit. Taps right here, and then we have this buy, the storyline in question. Okay. So we have buyers from this level, and then that storyline has been confirmed. Okay. See that? That's the line I just drew, and that gave us breakout, H4 breakout, right? So what do you want to be doing? You want to be buying, right? So see, you want to be buying. So price came after breakouts, came again to the extreme, right? Then you buy. So now, why did this sell start all of a sudden? Back to the daily. Sorry, guys. Okay, here you go. Why did it start all of a sudden? See the daily. Okay. So we bought from here, from this daily support to this daily resistance. Now, on this daily resistance, what do you expect? H4 breakouts, right? Before you engage the trade, you expect H4 breakouts, okay? Now, did you get that H4 breakout? Watch closely. Let me take this off. Yes, you got H4 breakout. All right. Now, what does this H4 breakout tell you? This H4 breakout is telling you that your previous storyline, bullish storyline, would now be on hold, would now be static. Why? Because you have a confirmation for sellers now. So the buyer story is now switching. So you get H4 breakout, retrace. What do you want to do? Again, remember where the price comes to now, the extreme. Price would always come way more lower than you think. Okay, so got that level and then we sold all the way down. And where did we sell to? See, price is always telling you, giving you hints for whatever it wants to do. Now look at this. This is proper mitigation. Okay, it came to the extreme, right? This tap is still the same zone, the same area, which is why I said we are no longer focusing on just lines all around, okay? Because proper mitigation is very important. So price came, proper mitigation taps that level. Now see the daily level where price took that, where the buy started from, right? Okay, so see, daily level, right? Taps. Imagine, see, this daily level, this one. Now, first mistake you'd have been making as a trader, you say, oh, daily breakouts, right? Daily breakouts. Now, so that means we are going to continue selling, okay? Because you started selling, but you missed the point that on this daily level, this is the proper mitigation. Price just start proper mitigation, and then price just start another daily level. So it means storyline is going to change. Your daily breakouts that you saw on that time frame would not matter because it's just a trap. Okay. Now you confirm your buys. How? Wait for H4 breakouts. Where did you get the breakouts? Easy peasy. Price taps, goes all the way, comes back. This guy taps, all these guys taps. These are weeks. Give you breakout. Price returns. What do you want to do from here? You want to buy. That invalidates your previous sell storyline that started from here. Another example. Now, see all these moves are off daily and H4 charts. So the daily and H4 chart, there are questions you must ask yourself. Do I understand what's going on this time frame? Do I really understand what's going on? Now, see, let me show you something dynamic right here. Now, this is a daily time frame, and before price got to this level, this was an all-time high on gold. I think this happened this year, right? All-time high on gold. But what do you see? You see daily rejection. See, daily rejection, good rejection. Okay. Now, of that daily rejection, what are the levels that are important? Remember from yesterday's class, we mentioned the idea of structure. We mentioned the idea of strong highs, strong lows. When price is going to retrace, your first question is, oh, where is the strongest level that price can use to continue order flow? So you had daily breakout, you had rejection. Okay. So it means we are going to sell to a particular level. Where is that level you will sell to? This good level, the engulfing that took liquidity and broke structure. So you'll be looking at this engulfing to trade from. All right. So the next question is, how can I benefit from this bearish storyline? Okay. So the H4 charts. Oh goodness, sorry. Am I so lost? Now see H4, we had strong move just up ahead. We had a drive. Price taps. Did you get a breakout? Yes, we did. Breakout, taps, you want to continue to buy. Because this idea of mitigation comes again. Why? Because see, all these levels completely mitigated. There is nothing price is going to come down to do again. Okay, completely mitigated. So price comes, taps, and then the buys continue. Okay, now again, back to the daily. A lot of examples, a lot of examples. It is when the daily is ranging, that's when people make the most mistakes with storyline. Now let's see this level, a lot of ones here, a lot more examples here. Now this levels, see this, the price taps, this one, okay. Now just right here, we have these guys too, these guys right here, okay. And then we have this guy. So let's see the H4. You must ask yourself, where is price reacting from? What am I going to do based off of this reaction? Where am I going to sell to? Like I said, when you are selling from any storyline level, your first target is the next strong level, which can usually the extreme, which can be a classic SNR level or a daily level. So we had sell storyline kicks in. Why? Because we had price taps a daily level. We are looking for H4 breakout. Now, did we get H4 breakout? I'm not going to pick this level because this level did not happen before the rejection. This happened before the rejection. So this is our breakout level. Okay. Now, just after we add H4 breakout, price taps a new daily level. This is where the dilemma is for most people. Tap the new daily level. Now, the question is, what do you want to do after price tap this new daily level? Okay, tap the new daily level. It means you're looking for breakouts, right? Buy breakouts. Now, where is the closest place to get buy breakouts? This level. When price bought back to this level, what do you want to do as a trader? You have buy storyline in quotes. You have sell storyline confirmed. I just told you that the one that is dynamic is the one you follow. So right now, we just simply confirmed our buy storyline. So we are not going to be buying up from here until price comes back to this level, to the extreme, right? You're not going to be buying immediately you see this storyline until price comes back to the extreme. And why is that? Price always comes to the extreme after storyline confirmation. Let's come to the extreme or to the nearest strong levels. So price comes, our bearish storyline is confirmed by this breakout, then price comes. Now, if you put a bit of structure in from yesterday's class, you see price takes the low, right? Induce the high. Why? Because in a bearish structure, new lows are formed, the highs are induced. So when price induce this high, strong levels trade from this broken gap level, it taps. What do you want to do? You want to start selling. Where is your first TP? Your first TP is going to be the strongest level that confirmed the bullish breakout. And that's why when price taps this bullish level, what do you see? You saw buys. But were the buys enough to take out our previous high to show us bearish intent? No, they were not enough. And what happened? Our level got broken. Poof. So we have taken the low, induced the high. And then price came to this level, and then we sold off. You must be able to follow that logic, or else a lot of mistake. Again, the daily chart. Okay, the daily chart. You must retain that logic. And the important things I've been saying is when a level is confirmed, you want to go to another level, right? Another time frame, sorry, confirms that level. And whatever you are trading from that level, you are trading into the extreme and the next strong zone. So you're not scared whatsoever of what is going to happen. Now see this, see this, see this. This is a daily level, price taps. Okay? Taps, all right. Where's the next interesting level I would like you to be interested in? Somewhere very close by. Let's see, let me say this level. So first of all, this guy got confirmed. Okay, let's see H4 breakout. So we got H4 breakout. Oh, in 10 minutes. Okay. So H4 breakout right here. The price comes back. Again, new lows are formed. The highs got induced, came to the level, sold off. All right. So off the sell, there are important daily levels where price was reacting from. Okay. So one of them is this level. Okay, this level. So price taps that level. Watch now. Oh, price tap the level, and all your guys, what are we supposed to wait for when price taps the daily level? H4 breakouts. Is there any H4 breakouts here? No. For us to get H4 breakout, you have to come here. If you're not seeing it, don't go to the H1. This is not about confirming a trade. This is about storyline. Okay, this is not about trade confirmation. This is about storyline. Now, because if you decide to go to H1, you're going to get what you see, and then you're going to enter the buy, and then find out that price is coming to another strong level and eventually takes you out. Why? Because we are in a bearish structure. A bearish structure is being formed. Okay, bearish structure is being formed. Now look at what happened off of this level. Remember, new lows are formed in a bearish structure. New lows, we broke our daily engulfing, our daily area. Why? There was no breakouts, right? We came to a strong level. Why is this level strong? Took liquidity, broke structure, okay? Came back. Now, what is this guy doing? Rejecting off of this rejection. Came to the 50%, guys. I explained all of that yesterday. Okay, proper mitigation came to the 50% and then continued to sell. Why? Why 50%? Price would make new lows, induce the high, make new lows, induce the high in a bearish structure. That's what price does. Okay. All right. Last example for today. Last example. It has to be the clumsy areas, the areas where the mistakes come from. Usually the clumsy areas. So let's see this area, for example. This one. So see this, the price tapped this level, right? And then see this level. So let's go to H4. Now, price taps a level. What's the first thing you're looking for? It's a daily level. Confirm the level. Now, you're looking for H4 breakout. Now, did you get that breakout? Yes. You got that breakout off of that. All right. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Am I mistaken? That's, oh, sorry. This is the breakout, not that one. This is the breakout because this was counted at tapped. So this is the breakout. Okay. So we got bullish breakout. Watch. At the same time, price comes in the bid for bullishness, got bullish breakout, right? This was, let's see this properly. So this came all the way, broke out, and then what happens? Price again does what it does best, takes the high and then induces the low, right? Continues higher. So you'll be in this buy, okay? And remember, when price comes, this is the daily level. Where would price use usually for storyline? Lost the extreme. So whatever you are buying up from here, where do you want to take profit? take it at the extreme. You're sure. Why are you sure? This is also a strong level. Why? See, 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 see. So it's a strong level. So when price taps, you are waiting for breakouts to confirm the sales. Okay. Where is your sell breakout? This level right here. So price broke out that sell. So what happens? Off of that trade, when price came back, in fact, price didn't even come back that much. But when price came back, we saw a pretty good rejection of this level right here, and then we broke it out. But the important thing is sales. Sell continued. We kept on breaking, kept on breaking, kept on breaking. Why? Because this is now the new God. The sellers have confirmed their hand. The buyers are weak. Following this logic would help you, would save you from making storyline mistakes. There's literally what we call storyline mistakes. Okay, we have to follow this logic. You have to be able to be super patient. There's nothing to rush. The reason why a system is going to work most of the time is when the trader is super patient. The market is super subjective, and that's why everybody's looking for a subjective way, looking for a subjective trading strategy. But if you're not objective in your thinking, you're going to lose the hard-earned money you worked for to trade this market. Okay. Now, a good thing to remember, price comes to this level. What else did we get? Now, we obviously reacting from somewhere a daily level right here. Oh, I should be rounding up now. What else we get kicked out? Okay. So we are rejecting from daily level. It's always from a daily level, guys. Never forget. The taps, we get H4 breakouts before you know. Okay. So got H4 breakouts right here. Taps broke out, then price taps again, the extreme, right? Proper mitigation, and then buys continue. Again, what do we do? We make new highs, we induce the low. Why? Because that's what we do in a bullish market, okay? We make new highs, induce the low. Make new highs, okay? Continued order flow right there. Continued, okay? Why? Proper mitigation. Now, last example, sorry, I said last example a lot of times, but I promise this is the very last one. All right, just want to look at this week's price action, okay? Now see, off this level, which was the reason for today's trade, okay? So price taps that level. Again, it's a breakout level, but yes, you're only looking for breakout. So did I get breakout? H for breakout. Yes. So when price comes, where will price come to? The extreme. Price will come to the extreme. What happens from here? We broke. Where is our target? See, the next daily level. Now, something interesting. We have this daily level marked. Oh, sorry. Daily level marked. But what is the idea? I mean, you see, honestly, I'm expecting price to take this all-time high. I don't know when. Might be this week, it might be next week. So, but again, the idea of proper mitigation is why price will want to come to this extreme, right? Left all these levels, came to this extreme, proper, much more proper on Wanda. I'm so even pissed I missed this sell. Okay, so that's the idea of storyline. Storyline just gives you an idea of what you want to do during the day. Storyline does not give you an idea of what you want to do in as a scalper or what you want to do as no, it only gives you an idea of what you want to do during the day. So you cannot sit your hands always waiting for storyline to give you that hint. No, it will only give you the idea of what he wants to do today. Okay, today I'm going to do this. Why? Because I have tapped this, these levels have been tapped, that other levels have been tapped. Without that, you're going to be lost and clueless in the market. Storyline is perfect. Imagine for today's trade, this is the only trade you probably need, but with much more refinement. For example, I was able to monitor some trades. I think before the market open, for example, this sell could have got this sell and then this buy also. There are reasons for them, which I'm going to explain much more later. Oh, good sell, good sell. So we're going to the class continues again. Okay, I think that'll be all for today.